I hope everything is set okay on here. Maybe I need to check my. Look, look. Just coming live to color a little bit. I hope everything is set okay on here. It seems like I don't know how loud the music is. Um, just find a little bit of music. Coloring in Leon's journey. I don't know. I decided to switch to that. When was it? I don't know when it was. Yesterday, I think. I have been coloring in. I guess I'm taking a break from coloring in. I'm going to show you a couple of things I've been working on besides that. Oh, what is it? I'm looking at a lot of pages in this world within worlds and thinking, I might want to color that, but I don't want to yet. So, 'cause I may want to use a different medium. But I did put a background in or started on this page. I can't get it. How can you show it there? The skull. How can I get the whole thing in there? And it's just this guy here at Gel Stick. I never used this color taupe, and I don't know because I wasn't able to figure out like what color to use. I don't know. So I thought, well, let me start with that and then see what happens because I didn't want to do anything bright because I just don't know if I go over this with a bright color, maybe do that. But like I'm still undecided, so I started with that. Um, I don't know. Did that nothing big, but I did finish coloring the leaves. Well, most of them. Now I see one. See a couple spots here now. But I did finish coloring the leaves on this page. Do I need to make erasers? Maybe. So now I have to do the. I have to do the. I got to finish the trees, the limbs a little bit, and then I got to do the center. I don't know what I'm gonna do that with, so took a break from that. Um, yeah, I was looking at some other pages in here and thinking, I don't want to color that. I don't want to. I just was like, I don't really want to start. Oh, you know what I did, kind of. Well, this one I actually started like I don't know. I just did like one thing on it, this, and then I went back the other day and did the other ones, but I did the green ones first. I don't know. I just started playing around with this, but I don't know where I'm going with it. And I also started playing around with this, but I don't know where I'm going with it either. But it looks interesting. But it also looks deceptively simple, and like it's like there's really a lot going on in here. So it's like, but I just felt like doing this because of the pencils I had out. I thought, let me do that. I just had a was a Prisma yellows, and I had a I don't know some other yellow. I can't remember what it was from a different pencil set. But I like some of these pictures in here. But I feel like I need to figure out what to do the tiny parts with. I feel like I need to figure out what medium to do that with. I don't know because I feel like I want to do something different. I don't want to just do everything in pencil. Um, and something I started playing with. Here's what doing some fresh. I have a big organizing day ahead of me at some point to next week or soon. I'm not sure how far I got. I did go a little bit further on this one. Um, doing the things in back here. I do know I want to add a metallic gold marker to this acrylic marker, but I'm not ready for that yet. But I've been doing this mostly with um, the Derwent Life Fast pencils. So, but that's not. I haven't worked on that in a while. But I want to show you this one because it's like I've been looking at this forever and like ugh. Again, another one of those pages that like I don't want to color that. But after seeing Ivy Pearl the other night using her acrylic markers with a water brush pen, I went to this. I used my Artix acrylic markers, so it's a little different than those ones that Ivy Pearl was using. I don't know what you call the type of acrylic marker that is, or if it's an acrylic marker as opposed to an acrylic paint pen. Maybe that's the difference they make with it. Um, but I used my Artex acrylic markers, and I also used one of those Ohuhu water-based markers. This one actually, because it's still out. That's the lighter blue, and the darker blue is the Artex. And then of course I used a water brush just to see how that would work because I wasn't really like looking at this. It was like, oh, it's like, how am I going to color that? I don't want to color that. That looks like too much work. And it actually didn't seem like it was a lot of work when I used those two markers. It just took a different approach. And, I kind of like, just coloring in the spaces or whatever. And so you don't necessarily do that when you're using the markers. And that's what I had to do, especially because these are like very small spaces. But I was kind of getting into a little groove with it. Also using the water brush to kind of go over the line some to kind of give that, wash over more than just that individual part. And I'm just trying to get the feel for how do these work? How can I use them in coloring books? And I got a little water crazy with it a little bit, but I don't care so much about ruining this page. Then I'll, whatever. I don't really care. And this one as well is already, it's got bleed from this page, from this side already. So I thought, well, anything on this one will be a plus, and I can learn how to use the acrylic markers, and so that'll work. And I actually did these with acrylic markers as well. And then I went over just a little bit, both of them, with a pencil. And the pencil did go over it well. I just kind of darkened some spots, but I used two different acrylic markers on this one, a lighter one and a darker one, both Artex. And I did the same thing with this one. So, and with this one, I wanted to do it because they had a nice red, but I thought if I do the whole thing red, it's just gonna like take over, and there's not gonna be any depth. That's what I was thinking. So I used a lighter color, but the lighter color was like really pink. I was like, well, and so I said immediately, well, I'm gonna have to darken that a little bit with pencil or do something to kind of make that not so pink. I probably can use some kind of white over there too to kind of, I don't know, but I kind of like how it is right now. I still have, oh wow, I didn't even realize it. I got 1, 2, 3 other bowls in there to color, which is interesting. I do find this page a little disturbing though, the illustration. But like if I had a bowl, I wouldn't want them in a wave. But so that was something like new that I tried to see how that works. And because I'm thinking I might want to use acrylic markers more in some of these Kirby books, so I want to figure out how to do it before I, do it on a page that I really like or that has a larger surface. Well, that's what I was doing before I started working on Leon's journey. Yesterday I colored the cat, and at first I thought, oh my god, he looks too pink or too orange or whatever, but now today It looks good to me. I was questioning my choices yesterday. I don't know. I think there's like 5 or 6 different pencils on this little dude, just his fur. But I was trying to kind of get him to look like my cat, who was. He didn't look exactly like that, but he was like orange and white. So it was a little cheeky look. I said that, yeah, that's just like my cat. He had a lot of attitude. I used to call him. He had so many nicknames. I used to call him Boo. I called him Bunny. I called him Boss Cat because he was definitely a boss. And I'm kind of waiting to color the banners because I don't know. I'm thinking of using like metallic marker or something on the banners for their names, and I want to have some continuity between them all. So I'm waiting for that part. And I did the 2 doggies this morning, and I got to do this little chick. I don't know what color to make um, their little scarves. Let me color the chick. Color the chick. Uh, I didn't do. I didn't really do any cooking this weekend. I've been having making loaded nachos. Well, yesterday I had more of the um, both me and my husband had what was left of like the smashed potatoes, the gravy, and the peas and the turkey meatloaf, which did turn out pretty good. So like it's like okay, this doesn't taste like I'm never gonna do this again, which is how mostly I've always felt every time I made turkey meatloaf. It's like that's disgusting. Um, but this one turned out pretty good. And so, yeah, I would do it again. I would do it again. I think I got it now. Marinate it all for one. Marinate the meat. Oops, I stuck that whole thing out. And let's see. I did, however, make I made something like it's really quick to throw together, and it's something that I haven't had in a long time because of braces. Um, I made some oatmeal breakfast bars. They're in the fridge, so my first one I'll have tomorrow morning. And I made it with I had this I mean sunflower seed butter, and a little bit of maple syrup, a little bit of agave syrup. I had some dried mulberry. What do you call them? I don't know. They're like raisins or raisins consistency. Mulberries. Sorry, that's what they are. Mulberries. Dried mulberries, which is supposed to be some kind of superfood. I don't know for what, but I had them. I don't know. It was one of those things I picked up. Oh, that sounds good. I can put it in something. And then I had um, dried blueberries. And then what did I put? Oh, and I put flaxseed in there because I love flaxseed. And again, that's one of those things I really couldn't eat with braces because they might break a bracket or get stuck in there, or it would be hard for me to brush my teeth. It would be a chore trying to get the seeds out of my teeth or what. Yeah, it just was like, mm-mm. So that was a no. How do we get rid of this? I turned on when I came on here today. It was like, okay, well now it looks like Restream has changed again. Like we didn't want that. I didn't want that. Hey, foot soldier, I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well. Also, I Yeah, so that's all I had in there. Flaxseed, mulberries, dried blueberries, um, sunflower seed butter, and oatmeal, of course. Oatmeal. I think that's everything. And maple syrup. A little bit of maple syrup. So oh, and cinnamon. I added cinnamon. Oh, I didn't mean to put that on him. Concentrate, Linda. I don't know. Maybe his thing is going to be orange now. It's like all these things that like at random times pops into my head. Oh, you can eat this now. And it's like, oh, okay. So then I go and I make it or plan to make it. So, Mr. Latte, I guess you're gonna. I don't want it to be orange though. What color can I make it? I want to make it red because I don't know. Does it matter? What do we do? We can do a whole kind of blend situation, or what? What's this called? Sunday dinner? Not much. I just had loaded nachos. That was it. I used some of the my turkey meatloaf. I used a slice of that, crumbled it up all over the taco chips or whatever what do you call them? The Tostitos. And I put I sliced up mini bell peppers, an orange one and a red one, scallions, sharp cheddar cheese, um, black pepper, salsa. I just realized I didn't put any avocado on it. I totally forgot. There was enough on it anyway. It filled me up. Sour cream. Wasn't really in the mood to eat, but I thought, yeah, I could eat that. I don't mind that. So I had that. Yeah, since we wound up with orange, even though we didn't, I don't know, I didn't really want it to be orange, but I guess it's going to be orange. I feel like they should have polka dots or something on their scarves. I want to make like a Mediterranean, cold Mediterranean salad with zucchini. But like my brain is just not like it's like I don't feel like doing that. I don't want to cook anything I haven't cooked in a while that I don't readily remember how to do it. I did, however, make some quick pickles. I mean, we're talking really quick pickles because I didn't even do the whole. I didn't look nothing up or anything. I had a cucumber that seemed like it's like this is weird. Got to use this fast because it seemed like it was getting. I don't know. I think it's a pickling kind of pickle, which I usually, I don't usually eat pickling pickles. I usually don't pickle pickles. Cucumber pickling cucumbers. I usually don't pickle those. But I did like a quick pickle with that one because I thought, I don't know, this thing it doesn't look like it's going to last very long. So I felt like I needed to have it into vinegar or lemon juice, something to preserve it so it doesn't die on me. And so I quick just sliced it up and put it in a container and poured some lemon juice over it and poured some dill in it, shook it up, and I'll have it there for, you know, tomorrow or something. But actually, like, I tasted it, and just even right after I did it, I was like, "Ooh, that's pretty good. That's not bad. I'll eat that." And it might actually crisp up that cucumber, that combination. What's this line I'm feeling? Oh, it's this. I feel a line under there. I've been thinking about making another loaf of bread. I've been thinking about it, and I was like, "Oh, do I really feel like going there?" I don't even really eat bread all that much, but I think I ate more bread while having braces because it was soft and it was something I could eat. Which is probably why I gained weight, because normally I don't really eat bread. But I keep thinking of all these things. But yeah, but I want this, and I want to try making this. And I threw away the wheat flour I had because yeah, that flour is no good. I've decided. Yeah, there's something that flour is not good, and so I'll have to start over with making a wheat bread. And so I've been looking. I almost did an Instacart of all like bacon, and I was like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Because I really don't. I really should be able to, like, when I'm ready to bake something, then go get the stuff. Because I want to make sure that everything is fresh, so I can really assess the bread recipe and the bread maker for what it did fairly. Now, I think this one last bread I made, it would have been okay if, well, the thing is, I didn't follow the recipe. If you don't follow the recipe on those, yeah, that's a problem. And so I have to make sure I have the exact ingredients that are on the recipe. Otherwise, I can't really expect a perfect result, an accurate result. So that's what I'm going to do next time. That's what I've decided. I don't know anything enough about baking bread and substitutions and things like that to be able to do that intelligently. And I'm thinking I should not have used old flour, not that flour, it was way too old. And I also should have, I don't know, um, I don't know how I feel about substituting the Vital Wheat gluten with psyllium husk powder because I don't know, what it tastes like with the Vital Wheat protein thing. So I think I really do need to buy some of that Vital Wheat protein stuff to see exactly what it does. And then I can think about whether I want to be substituting things. But I was in a hurry and I just was like, kind of like, maybe I'll have beginner's luck. But it turned out as a loaf. It looked good. It cut good. But the taste is like, no. I can tell the flour is old. And the molasses may have also interfered with the flavor too. So, and they didn't say molasses. They said maple syrup or honey. They didn't say molasses, and I put in molasses, and I probably shouldn't have. And I'm still trying to find something that has a review of the Cuisinart bread machine recipes, the recipes that are in the book, because I want to see what experienced people say about them. Are they trash? Is there something better or what? Hey, Bubbles! Long time no see! Hey, Yuki! See, you can see that line where I went over. Oh well. I'm gonna let it stay there. I'm not gonna perseverate on it. Yeah, I want something that somebody, but then I like the recipes in that book because they seem simpler. So I don't know. I don't know. Happy dog, he's smiling. I love it. It's so funny. Dogs do smile. It's so funny to see them. It's like our border collie German Shepherd mix we had. She'd be smiling. She'd smile and shake her head back and forth. Her tail wagging. I miss that dog. She was something special. Something special. I don't miss her when it's thundering though. I don't miss that. Oh my god. 70 pounds of dog pinning you in a corner and pinning you against the wall. Don't leave, don't leave. Oh my gosh. Or at night by the bed panting and I have to keep putting my hand down to try and like, it's okay, it's okay. It didn't help. I wouldn't let her get on the bed because she like she's a big dog and runs in dirt and sand and all this. Yeah, no. Drags dead turkeys and but I gave her her own bed. I actually bought a special like an orthopedic bed for her. That sometimes when little kids would come over, they'd go right to that bed and like sit on it and lay on it. I was like, no, that's for the dog. You shouldn't be on there. Come sit on the sofa. That's for humans. But the dog bed was so comfortable. The kids wanted to go on it. But I thought if I'm gonna tell her not to sleep on the bed, which like she was used to before I got here, so it was like if I was gonna take that away, I was gonna give her something just as good or better, just because because she my girl, she became my girl. Love that dog. Miss her. Wish she could have lived for forever. She had a long, good life, though. And I loved living on her. Okay, I got gray. Why did I get gray? I got gray for some reason. Oh, little chick. Because even though I'm always painting them orange, you think their beaks are like actually gray? Oh, maybe they're not, but this one's gonna be. Stem. So what have you been up to, Bubbles? Are you at work tonight? Or are you home? And Foot Soldier, did you cook today? Did you cook today? Will this be darker in here? Not really. Okay, so I'm gonna say, oh, I gotta do the. So I don't know. I feel like I need to cook tomorrow. I gotta figure out a protein. I can really run out of that stuff because I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I eat meat, a certain amount of meat, because I really need to have more protein, and I need more protein than I can get from you know beans and things. If I could get away with not, I definitely would do that, but I don't think I can do that anymore. I really need, and I can't eat tofu. Tofu does not go well by my body. Why does it? Okay, that looks too. Uh oh, we might really mess this up. Use that Diaxa, whatever purple, just because I can. You know, I'll be breaking the rules. Or I make my own or something. I just color with whatever I feel like it. Mm. I just don't want it to look the same as the leaves. That would be bad, I think. Is that gonna blend or no? Oh yeah. Might not. That's okay. I didn't want to go on and color in the book further on without coloring this page because I feel like I need to figure out what I want each character to kind of, you know, be colored with. Ooh, all the pencils are gonna fall. I want to find my white pencil, but I really need to put pencils away. I really do. This isn't my white. This is my green light. I don't know what that's gonna do here, but we'll find out. I don't know. It is what it is. You too, foot soldier. Take care. That looks kind of weird, but that's all right. I need to do their tongues. Go for salmon. Then pink over. I have been watching Queen Charlotte. I started was it Thursday or something? Oh my gosh, I'm hooked. I'm hooked. Although I've only watched 2 episodes. I watched one. I watched episode 2 yesterday. Oh my gosh, I don't know what it is with Bridgerton and its characters, but like I just and the whole thing of it. But I really am attached. I really am surprised. I am attached. Look at puppy dogs. Doo-doo-doo. I had to stop watching at the end of episode 2 because it's like, oh, this is going to go into a whole nother thing, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I got to get ready. Got to get my mind right because I'm not sure if I'm ready for what's coming next. I don't know. It's like, oh. But it's nice to see, like, how, what's her name? Queen Charlotte becomes Queen Charlotte, basically. It's really cool to watch. And I hope I don't overwork it. Just give a little. Mm-mm. Can we get our starker without messing it up? Mm. Got eyes like chows. Yeah, see now it got rid of the white part of their eye. I should have left it alone, but oh well. Can we like? It doesn't look like it's very focused. My apologies. Okay, so next, see, I got every freaking pencil out here. It's like got them all. Oh, this is Evazar London. That's one of the. This needs to find its way home to its case. Still hasn't yet, but all these pencils. I really need to put them away. Okay. Um, I'm gonna wait. I don't know. I'm going to wait for these letters too. I'm not doing those yet. Oh, I just see some green that I need to do. And what was the pencil I used for that? Where's she at? So this one needs to be sharpened. And then I got like different sharpeners on here because these don't like the sharpeners that other pencils like for some reason. And so I gotta treat it differently. I think that did it. That gave me what I needed. A point. It's a ChromaFlow. I don't know if there was a different sharpener that I used for these before in the past, recent past, that somehow I just forgot about it and now I can't seem to sharpen them. Without them breaking. If I use any other sharpener. Oh, I didn't do that stem. I know. Just noticed that. So I don't know what I'm cooking tomorrow because, like I said, I want to go kind of. Well, I do have I have some fresh corn on the cob, and so I'm kind of thinking I did some corn on the cob in the air fryer, and it was so good. Oh my gosh! So I have the energy for it. I could do it do the corn in the air fryer, and then make a corn salad. You know that corn salad, the one that Jill made recently, with the black beans and peppers, and scallions, and stuff. I could do that. That sounds like a whole lot of work. I don't know if I feel like doing that. It isn't a lot of work to do the corn in the air fryer, but it isn't really a whole lot of work. I do have to make the beans, so I have to cook the beans myself because I don't have any. Well, I bought a whole bag of dried black beans, and they're in. I put them in vacuum sealed jars, so I just would have to cook one of those. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the rest. What is that? Is that a ribbon or? I think it might be a ribbon. Okay. Sorry. All these freaking pencils. I could just put them in this thing. Put them in this jar. But then there's still more underneath here, underneath the other side of this book. So it's kind of like putting those away. There's always more where those came from. Or aside from where those came from. Okay, so we got the girl cat, and then we got the owl. I feel like I need inspiration for the owl. I don't know. What color is that? One of these are just put away. I want that color. Maybe a little bit. Actually had to reset our wireless extender that I have in the room, well, like our exercise equipment is. I was so aggravated. So I can go into exercise and the TV won't come on or whatever and say no network connection. I'm like, what do you mean? So then that was a whole nother thing I had to do and I discovered I didn't even know that thing needed to be updated. I had no idea. And so Is this the same color as it? No, that's different. Trying to sharpen the thing sideways is not working for me. Not working for me. So, but once I updated it, and then I had to, well, I had to jump through a bunch of hoops to do that, and then I had to, I just unplugged the TV, and then came back to it later, plugged it in, and it came right on. It was connected without any problem. I want a gray. Not this gray though. This is another Evazar London pencil. Oop. Far from home. But I actually want a pale gray. And I think I have one out. I'm gonna find where it is. There it is. There's one. And another one. Lord, help me get my pencils put away tomorrow, please. Because I can't seem to get my act together with it. Oh, another pencil tip. So I try to do the impossible. It worked. I can do it. There we go. So let's see. Another one of these to sharpen. See, I don't remember having a problem sharpening these before, so I don't know what. I'll try and remember what I was using before. Okay. I think we got our pencils. Then white. That's my actual white. I don't know how I found it. I just put my hand there and picked it up. I was looking for it before and couldn't find it. I'm going to wing it. I'm not going to look at a picture. I'm just going to kind of wing it. See what happens. See what happens. I was going to go out. I wanted to go out today and look at my butterbean plant and maybe nip the buds in it so the plant will get bushier. But I don't know what happened and I didn't get out there. Something sidetracked me. And I didn't get out there. So I'm going to try and do that tomorrow. But I want to do it early. Because our raised bed is like it's like at the end of the yard. And it's the end of the back of the yard. And the very back of the yard is also behind it. There's like a creek. And so, bugs. And then I get out there and there's like, ooh, fresh meat. I'll be out there 2 seconds and get all bit up. And I don't feel like doing that. And I also don't feel like loading myself down with bug spray before I go out just to look at one plant. I don't feel like doing that. So, but if I do it really early, I can do it quick and then be done with it. So I might upload a picture. If I do it, I will upload a picture of it. Hey, Mandy. Happy Sunday. Doing good. Hope you're doing well, too. You enjoying your pool? So, because it is only it's just the end of July. So I can get, I might get a decent harvest before, well, decent, like maybe, I'm, okay, I'm not hoping for much. I'm like just thinking like maybe a cup of beans before summer's over. Because I only have one plant. Because it's something new to me. And also, like I said, I haven't been gardening really over the past, what, 7 years? So, but I plan on overwintering the plant. That's my plan. I'm going to bring it inside and keep it alive. Maybe even take some cuttings from it and then put them outside next year. So I don't have to start from seed again, and then it can already be, it's already in its plant stage. It's already been growing, so it'll go like right to making the beans. That's my hope. Because I'm telling you, I don't want to pay for them things anymore. Buying them in the store, the beans, they made me mad. It's like, why are they so expensive? I'm like, that's ridiculous. I don't know if this is what color that this owl is supposed to be, but this is what color this owl is gonna be. How about that? Just kind of feeling my way through. 'Cause I don't know. I just don't feel like I don't know. I just wanna enjoy the ride. I don't want to be like it has to look like this. It has to look like that. I want to enjoy the ride. And I seem to I don't know. This happens to me every once in a while. It seems to happen a lot lately. I don't really, coloring in a large space or whatever. I don't know. I just seem to be more like lately. I'm not sure what's up with that, but I just ride with it. When I feel like that, then I color that way or find things to color that works well for. Are these things white? I don't know. I might have to look at a picture because I don't know what to do with that. Nor any of that. I don't know. You want to go lighter brown? Oh, and I started the Tunisian crochet. I actually started just a little bit, but I started. I got like 2 rows right now. I'm just doing like a little square or whatever. Um, I actually want to do a bunch of squares because I just want to use up some old yarn while also learning how to do this crochet thing. And it's pretty cool how it looks just like knitting. It really does. So I'm excited. I know that's supposed to be white. It seems like that's all supposed to be white, but that seems like kind of boring, right? My husband was actually watching Queen Charlotte with me, the second episode. He was into it. So see, there's something about this show. And then, because I had to take a break after the second episode, it's like, nope, I don't want to watch too much. I want to like kind of like I need to pace myself with it. And so I stopped and I was like, well, let's watch something else. And there was this other thing I started watching. I was still in the first episode of this series, Netflix series called Beef. And I cut it off the first time because I was like, I don't care what happens to these people. And so, but I thought, well, let me try it again. So I picked up where I left off, and I shut it off again. It's like, I don't care what happens to these people. I am not invested in a single character in that show at all. I was like, I don't know. It's like, why do I keep trying? I don't know. Oh, you only had it for the heat wave? Well, that's at least that's good that you had it for that. Because it was hot. It was hot. I guess it's supposed to rain tonight. That's what they're saying. It's been kind of cool today in like the 70s, which I don't mind. Now I wonder, should I use that oyster color or no? And actually, I can put the Derwents back because I got them right in front of me. What's this? Okay, that's not oyster. They're right here. Oh, and let me put those back. But where is? Okay, not that one. There it is. This is the one I'm thinking of. I love this color. I know I should probably leave it white, but I don't know. This is almost white. What color is it? Is an owl's eyes? I might have to look that up because I don't know. And what color is this thing around his? See, I gotta look it up. Where's the keyboard? Do, do, do. Uh, so I've been thinking about what kind of bread do I want to make next, and it's between wheat bread and French bread. One of those. Let's see. Oops, don't do that. Wrong. Uh oh. Okay, there we go. It's not really a horned owl. It's another kind of owl. I can't remember what the name is of it. Okay, so that one has kind of black around the side. Is that one that has the hair around his nose? His beak. What's that one? What's that one? His beak. Owls have stiff hair-like feathers around their beak. Well, give me a picture of one. Oh, that's funny. Hmm. Other beaks are gray. Well, not all of them. Okay. I had to see a picture. What the heck? Oh, wow. So now Restream lets you share a browser page? That's something I accidentally opened. That's wild. I guess they said we're not letting OBS and Prism Studio take away our shine. Interesting. Okay. The brown. Gray. Oh, just dropped a pencil. Ah, you get to see my face. Lean under my desk. I feel like it needs more black. Did I use this one? I feel like I meant to, but it didn't. I don't know. It is what it is. Like I said, one reason why I wanted to color this page is to get an idea of what coloring the animal characters would be like. How to do it. So I can adjust as I go along. Oh, I need to look at their eyes. I forgot. Outlines. Okay, so the gold is from the outside, black on the inside. I don't know where my black is. I know where a black is, but I don't feel like I don't feel like getting it. So there we go. I use the dark brown. We finish the rest later. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, so what else has been going on? I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Oh, so he's on a book. He's got that. I think he may want to make his beak orange just because. I think that's enough of his fur. And moon. I like the moon, for it is good to us. Remember those puppets? I liked those puppets. I like the moon. Where is it yellow? Yeah, this yellow. See pencils all over my desk. I don't know if that's the yellow I want, but it's the yellow I'm going to use. Can't even really see it. Let's see if we can get closer. It's like I went into the Restream thing that I did the other day, but it had a different setup. I'm like, what the heck? They keep throwing me off. I specifically picked that one because it had a setup I was, familiar with. And then it changed it. It's like everything has been updating, 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 updating. Start with the yellow face. Is this there's no color coming out of here? Maybe it's my imagination. Give them yellow feet too. I don't think they're yellow in real life, but that's what they're gonna be here. Cause I want the color variation. This artist is one of those. This illustrator. She's one of those whose books I was afraid to color in. It's like I can't color in that. I don't know how to do that. I guess this thing's flaking off. I only got looked at it and says, you know what? I think I want to color in that. Well, when I saw the book, when the book came out, I saw the book and some of the pictures from it. It's like, I like that. I said, if I'm going to get one of her books, I want that one. I do have Romantic Country, but I haven't colored in that because I was afraid. But I may be less afraid now after coloring in this book. So let's see if I need to find the right color for that. What is this one? Is this it? What is this? Brown ochre? Is that right? I don't know. We're gonna take a walk on the wild side. That kind of works. I can live with that. Okay. And it's got ivy around it. I kind of keep using that same polychromos green on this page. I don't know why, but maybe just because it's out. Because it's out, I'm like, okay, you're it. I don't know. But it's a weird kind of green, though. What is it? Oh, the gold lettering. What does it say? I'm thinking it says wretched something. No, okay. Oh, that's some German name. Wachte something something. Juniper green, it says. Okay, that fits. Like juniper trees. I like the point. I like the point they sharpened too. It's sturdy. So I don't know what's going on with avocados lately, and that might be why I didn't even think to put one on my loaded nachos. It's because they've been strange lately. Like you get them, it's like they're not ripe, and then like I don't know, they ripen strangely, like their timing or something. And I haven't been getting it right, and it's because I usually get a bunch. I buy a bunch because I'm used to how they used to ripen, and so I wouldn't have any spoil because I was used to how they ripen, but they don't ripen like that anymore. I don't know what's up with that. And so usually like in the bag, like there'll be some that are almost ready, some that are ready, and some that are, definitely not ready, needs to sit for a while. And sometimes they'll feel like they're ready and then they're really not inside, because I did that with one and it is so freaking hard. And so I think I want to try making a salad dressing out of it. which means I gotta eat salad, which means I gotta figure out what else is gonna go in the salad. I don't know. Probably should like I don't know. See, I need to take that out tonight if I'm gonna do that. Plus, I don't remember how to cook them. But it has some country style ribs in the freezer, like them boneless kind of things or whatever. I just have them because like they were on sale, like what protein, whatever. I bought them a while ago. I could season those, and then my husband can grill them. But I don't know like the cooking time or anything on them. I can't remember how I cooked them before. I don't remember. And then have salads with that, but I don't know. That doesn't. Oh, I'm not that crazy about meat. Not well. I do love pork chops, so I can say that much. And I was just thinking, oh, I can make pork chops. I'll never say no to a pork chop. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite thing. Like besides fried chicken. And I know I probably said this before, but yeah, it's true that I would go to my grandma's house. I didn't ask for cake or cookies or pie. I asked for fried chicken or pork chops. I was all about the meat when I was little. I'm gonna make this blue because I can. It probably should be. Pencil should be sharper. Hold on. So I don't know. I can't find anything else to watch on TV. I don't know. I have HBO, but I think I'm gonna get rid of it soon. I'm not really watching anything on it. I gotta see what's on there that I still want to see, and then get rid of it. I hope this whole thing with streaming services hits, like, settles down and hits something that's workable for the public soon. Because I don't like the way things are. I don't like how it's so, like, having only way to have local news, I gotta pay for a cable package where I don't even watch any of the channels. It's like, that makes no sense to me. I mean, I would think that local news is a right, not a privilege. And if you have to pay for it, it seems to me it's treating it as a privilege. I feel like they're kind of forcing us to get loud about things that we shouldn't even have to get loud about. But if we have to get loud, it's time to get loud. Yeah, that is what it is. Let's see. Do I want to blend it? I just saw the other blender. Where was it? Is this it? Nope. It's my oyster. Put my oyster back. I'm gonna put this back too. Although I might use it. What color do I want in there? Green. I want green. I think. Oh, oyster. I could have used it Either way, I can use the salmon. Which has a little more presence. And I was trying to find the. Let's use the blender. I'm just had a thought. Not really a kebab. I don't know. I haven't made kebabs ever, really. But that meat would probably be good to do that with. I'm thinking. Got the stuff to do that, and then I could make my zucchini and quinoa or millet. I don't know which one I want to use yet, millet or quinoa. I could make that salad. You know, the Mediterranean thing that will work. That'd be kind of all Mediterranean. That sounds like something I got to think a lot about, though. I don't know if I feel like thinking. Been through enough. That's Dad. Okay. I'm not going to do too much on here. I mean, it is a little, just a little page here. The watch. That should probably be gold. Then he has the band. I don't know what color to make that. Maybe make it black. I might need to make this metallic too. We got this kitty cat. What time is it? I've been on here an hour and 13 minutes, and I didn't put my watch on today. What time is it? 8:32. Might be ready to go. So these are going metallic. All the banners I want to do at the same time. I want to think more about what I do with them. I can't wait to color this page. I love this page. It's so cute. It reminds me of my boy cat that I had. That was another name I had for him, Boy Cat. Although we had 3 boy cats, so like I would all call them that from time to time. But he was my first. He was my first boy cat. And he liked butterflies. He actually brought me a butterfly. The story I told before, but like I was trying to figure out what was in his mouth. And I was like, what the heck is wrong with your mouth? And it turned out, and then he finally, like, because I kept asking and he kept looking, and then finally he meowed at me. He's like, I went like that. So, like, he was trying to reply to me, and it was a butterfly. It came out of his mouth. It's like he was trying to give it to me. So when he opened his mouth and meowed, it flew away, and it was indoors. And so I'm chasing the butterfly down the hall, trying to eventually, like, I got a jar, like, or something, and tried to get it in the jar. I think I eventually did get it in there and let it outside, but it was a butterfly, a monarch butterfly. Which I don't know how he found that, but he did, and he gave it to me, or called himself giving it to me. And I was afraid it was dead, but nope. As soon as he opened his mouth, it went flying. That cat was special. He was special. Love that cat. And you miss him. Okay, she's getting pink because she's a girl. I know these are violets, but and there are no pink violets, but or they look like pansies is what they look like, but I'm making them pink because I want them to be pink. And I'm using this really mushy Prisma pink. It's very like it seems like kind of a wet pencil, very mushy. But I'm gonna put another pencil over it, so that'll kind of help push the color around. I remember when I first took him to the vet for the first time, and the vet said to me, she goes, "How long have you had this cat?" And I think I only had it for like 3 weeks. Had him for 3 weeks. She goes, "You two are like you've been together like for forever." She says, "You two have really bonded." I was like, I don't know, because it really was my first cat, so I had no clue. I don't know. But he picked me. He definitely picked me. And I never regretted it. What other color? What am I going to blend this out with? I feel like I really I need a Derwent or it's easier for me to get, but I don't know if it's got the color I want. I want it a little dark. What is that? This is kind of dark. It may help blend some of this a little bit. Calm down the oiliness of the Prisma. Okay. I did play my piano today a little bit. Still kind of laying low. I'm not trying to push it, even though my wrist doesn't, I don't have any pain in it or anything, but I did warm up exercises, and then what else did I do? Seems like I did something else. Not too much though. But I need to get into a schedule for what to do on what day. I need to do that. One thing I'm thinking about doing is to start doing the hand exercises that I know, doing them in different keys. So now that I kind of like I have like the B flat major scale, I can play that and the chords in in succession. B flat major seventh, I can play that whole thing. Positions 1 through what is it 6 or whatever, and So I'm thinking I need to start playing the Hanon exercises in B flat major, which is a whole different way positioning of your hands than just playing it in C major, and that will help with my agility. But I also have to be careful. I have to watch my, again, like that I'm using the correct um, hand, correct posture and positioning of my hands so I don't, hurt anything. So that I learn it properly, not, just to get the sound out, but learn it for the long haul. What color are we gonna make her? I had a gray kitty that looks kind of like her. She was gray with a white face and white feet. I can make her gray. Or would that be too much work? I'm gonna make her gray just because I can, I guess. Let's see, that's the first thing that came to me, so I'm thinking maybe I should do that. Let me find. This is the pinkish gray. I'm gonna use it. Start. What's this one? Red Storm. Okay, whatever you say. Looks gray to me. Oh, see no red. She looks kind of fat. A little mouse. They'll both be gray. I don't know why this. I don't know how this came up in my feed or why they thought I would want to watch it or what. But then I did wind up watching it. A news report. I think it was out of New York City. New York City's their ABC affiliate, talking about their poison resistant rats. They're calling them, what are they calling them? Like, I forgot what they called them. I was like, okay, I didn't need to see this, but I watched it. Oh, it's like, good lord. Then they were saying something like, well, we probably should have regulations now, like not having, like having all garbage in, closed containers. I'm like, they don't already do that? I mean, I know back in the day in the 80s, I would see, the garbage on the pile up on the street, but it's like, they still do that in this day and age? Yeah, they need to stop that. Where's my gray? The gray I got. Did I put it in here? It's brown. I know it's sharp because I sharpened it. How bizarre. And there we go. It does kind of have it's a pinkish undertone, that gray. I almost baked cookies today because I was like, that's why I wound up making those breakfast bars because I kept thinking, it's like, I wanted something sweet, but I didn't know what. And I thought, I still haven't baked oatmeal cookies. And I thought about doing that. And then I was like, I don't feel like doing it. So then I made the breakfast bars instead. But I almost think what I really would want, I think, is like a blueberry or cherry pie with real whipped cream, not Cool Whip. That sounds good to me. I feel like she needs another color on her besides gray, but besides gray and white. But I think I won't mess with it for now. That is my darker one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And so, yeah, because I don't think this one is darker, is it? It's like green. It's like a green kind of. Oh, I don't look so hot. Why did you do that? It's just kind of ragtag. Kind of making her look frumpy. I think you need a better gray. Okay, what do we want for? I'm gonna do that with blue. Why blue? Oh, I know, blue and white. Oh, is that the more flower? Now that actually does kind of look like a pansy. I think I've seen one with colors like that. Here's my Blanc. Blanc. Mm-hmm. Who's that? Okay, so I'm doing it. I don't know how to fix that. So you can see what I'm coloring while I'm coloring it. Um, It'd be bad to put lilac on it. Yay or nay, or something. It clashes a little bit. Sharpen this pencil. So they say that and then they don't do it. Is this it? No. Where's the pencil I just had in my hand? Where's that? Is that it? That is it. I wonder. Maybe the little one's purple. I need to sharpen this pencil. Oh, what's this one? All my renegade pencils, sharpeners around here. Never use this. Mm-hmm. One thing I've been listening to this weekend, I don't know, it just hit me. I had to hear that one song, and then it's like, I want to listen to the whole album. Is Chicago, the band Chicago, their first album when they were still called Chicago Transit Authority came out in 1969. I was 8 years old. But there were some songs on there they were always playing on AM radio, which was all we had back then. And I wasn't able to get that one song, Beginnings, out of my head. And I went to listen to it, the extended version. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is still good. That song is still good today. And I wound up listening to the whole album this weekend. They have some pretty psychedelic things on that album. No wonder I like these guys. I just realized I hadn't heard them in so long. It's like I think every year they came out with an album. That was always a thing. Okay, that might clash a little bit, but I don't know. I'm going with it. I almost need like a. I don't know what's gonna do it though. I want to cover the lines a little bit. I don't want them to be so stark, but I don't want to make them look fuzzy either. Okay. Yeah, it's getting late. I'm gonna get off of here soon. Do I like that? See, I don't know. I was always kind of nervous about covering over in white because I don't want it to be so. I don't know. But I don't like how dark the white lines in here look now. I don't know why. Maybe because she's a girl and it's supposed to have a soft look to it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's bothering me. Do I want to do her face? No. Get a little sloppy with it. Does that make her look fuzzy? Furry? Something. I don't know. Just don't do it everywhere. She says that she does it everywhere. I wonder if needs to be white. I feel like I need a better gray. I don't think that was the best gray to use. The one underneath. I have to remember that going forward. Um, Pink nose. Our gray cat we had a pink nose. She was gray and white with a pink nose. I'm gonna wait on the eyes. Mr. Mouse, I don't want to mess you up. Marie. Her name is Marie. I'm gonna have it be a white mouse. white mouse with a pink nose. And a pink ribbon. Pink nose. Did I get that side at all? Okay, now we got it 20 different colors. It ain't helping anything. Oh, he looks like a ghost. Poor thing. She's not a ghost. Oh. We might need to think a little more on Lily, what we're going to color her with in the future. What pencils? I think I need to use a different gray for the first layer, though. I don't like that one. That red gray thing, Red Storm. Yeah, no, we're not doing that again. We're not doing it again. Excuse me. I'm going to take this opportunity to put these back. So then I got to do like his watch, all of their banners, the letters, and then this little thing on top. And then I'll basically be done with this page. I could give it a background. I don't know if I'm going to or not, though. I definitely don't want to set anything up for this page to get messed up, the other side. So, and I probably should do a short of this page because I finished it, but I never did a short of it. So, Hey Taylor, happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. But I'm finally coloring in Leon's journey. Finally. So, figured I would do this page to figure out like how do I want to, color the animal characters in it. What pencils I have, like how can I work a color for them or whatever, and yeah. So just a little bit left to do on this one, and then I'll be free to go to this one. Grape hyacinth. He's jonquils. Is that what that is? No, I don't know what that is. Does she have a thing in the back like Maria Trelawny does? I feel like I know what they are, but I don't know what they are. Oh no. I don't know. I might be I don't know. Who knows? I might be buying more of her books. If she's got pages like this and they're not all like, uber fussy things. Oh, look at the baby rabbit. How cute. Oh, that's so sweet. That's sweet. Yeah, this is a feel-good book. Anyway, so that's it for me for tonight. And I hope you all have a good rest of your evening. And I'll see y'all around on the YouTube streets. Bye bye.